Welcome back in, 7:39. Hey, if you have kids, you know you're going to pass along some good traits, you hope, but also some bad traits. What about the habits that do with money? Stewart Welch from the Welch Group joins us this morning with a little help on that, including some stuff from this updated bestseller, Growing and Protecting Your Wealth here, that you co-wrote there, Stewart. So congratulations on the 6th printing.
Thank you. Hot off the press.
Yeah, my book is in its 6th printing, and if I could print better, I wouldn't have to keep doing it over. But I'm shy. So anyway, but we do want to pass along good traits, and it's very important to establish those guidelines for money.
Well, and I think, you know, a lot of parents, if you ask them, well, what about passing on family values? They go, well, they'll just get it by watching me.
I'm telling you, look out.
A lot of times that's not the case.
Yeah.
I think it's like most things, you've got to teach it. And so you've got to set up a format for doing that. So we talk about it in the book, but we establish a concept called the family council.
Okay.
And the family council is, you just declare it. You just say, we're going to have a family council, and you're all a part of it. And you can use it for many, many things. But what I wanted to focus on was using it for giving back. So the Birmingham community is a really giving community. So you can look at the United Way and how much money we give. We give more than most cities. And so it's a great opportunity to do that. So the concept is you set up the family council, and if you're trying to teach giving back and understanding that there are people that are not as fortunate as you, you set this up, and then you start picking charities that you're going to give to.
Yeah.
And
so the whole family can be involved in.
Yeah, so one of the things it does is brings the family closer together. So in a project that is really meaningful, and everybody gets to choose, in this case, everybody gets to choose their own charity. So you put money in, they choose their own charities, they learn to research their charities. So one of the things you ask them to do is why do you like this particular charity? Okay. So they do a little bit of research on their charities, and they figure out and they just learn about that. It forces them to learn a lot more about it.
But you can obviously give more than just your money, and I know you want to talk a little bit about that as you outline this. But you know, for some people, they say, well, our lives are too busy. I don't have time to really handle the administrative part of us giving to these charities.
So a great opportunity is the donor advised fund. You've got the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham. You put a lump sum in there, and then they do all the work. They invest it. You tell them where you want to send it, they send it out. So it's a great opportunity to do that. Make it, and if you want to keep it, you know, people say, if I wanted to make it a little less complicated, how would I do that? You could literally just set up a savings account. You could literally put, you know, $500 in it, you know, to start, and say, okay, this is, you get to give money. You could use it to give to your religious organization, so that the kids are actually giving money. The whole concept is just to get people oriented toward giving back. And understanding that there are a lot of people that are not as fortunate as them. Kids growing up think that their whole world looks just like their world, and it doesn't.
And again, the last point there, giving your time to serve a charity, you know, that really can help somebody get involved with it with their hands and feet, as opposed to not just their money, right?
It's a great idea. Community Kitchens of Birmingham, you've got a lot of opportunities with charities all over Birmingham where you could actually go together as a family and do that, and it's a great thing. And what I'll tell you is, you might not figure it out, but later when those children become adults, they will be givers.
That's a good point. Stewart Welch, some good perspective there, and check out the book if you can. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mike.